You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls!
Smalls, you forgot to turn. You go to third base.
Welcome to Something Crunchy, the Valley's #1 comedy entertainment podcast. Biscuit is homies with Blake. Blake is the older brother of Blair. And Blair is married to Biscuit. Here are your hosts, Colin Blake with Blair and Tyler Dressel.
Welcome to Something Crunchy. I'm Colin Blake. With me as always, Blair and Tyler Dressel. We have a supremely crunchy guest joining us tonight. You've seen him in movies like Son-in-Law, Dorm Days, and Fear Inc., shows like Glow, Home Improvement, and Boy Meets World, but you know him best for playing Hamilton Porter on The Sandlot. The great Hambino himself. Please welcome Patrick Renna.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Glad to be here.
Patrick, we are big fans. Excited to have you on. How are you, man? What's new in your world?
Oh, I'm good. You know, I what's new? I don't know. I have a 7-year-old and an almost 4-year-old, so everything is new constantly. I'm surprised.
You're staying busy.
Surprised I don't have food on my face. You know, just happy I'm clean today.
Your Soch game is on point. I see you dancing through my feed a couple times a week, and you appear to be living the dream, my friend. Nothing but family, choreographed dances, and golf. When I grow up, I want to be Patrick Renna.
Right?
Well, thank you. If only you knew how long those dances actually took, though.
I bet. It's always you and the same couple of guys. Are those your buddies? Do they work with you?
Oh, we are the Chubby Gingers. We are a group. We are, taking it on the road.
A man band.
Yeah, we are a man band. And if you yourself are chubby, you can say a chubby man band. If you are not, my friend, you cannot say that.
I qualify.
Okay, good. There you go. Even a slight amount of chub, you're part of the crew.
Nice.
Oh, man.
I'm on the cusp.
Yeah, I'm well qualified.
We do celebrate.
Golf guy. I love it. We're here in the Scottsdale area, just down the street from where they play the Wasted Management Open. Have you ever been?
Oh, God, no, I do want to go, though, because it's just debauchery at its finest.
It's a shit show, but in all the good ways.
Yeah, it's a full shit show. Yeah, but then every year there's a PGA pro who's like, this is just not what this is about. You are wrong, my friend. This is what it's all about.
You got to know what you're getting into going in. It is not like other golf tournaments, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, it's pretty spectacular.
Well, you got a pretty sweet swing. If you were a professional, would you be a PGA guy or would you go live tour?
Oh, PGA all the way. No. I haven't jumped ship. I mean, but now is now you should have jumped ship, it seems. Yeah. So I'm confused, you know?
I could respect that. I like that. You got MTV on one channel, you're gonna stay on VH1.
Yeah, I hope that they combine. I don't like the split. I just, bring it all back.
Who's on your dream foursome at what course?
God, I saw this post online the other day about that question. Like, don't be a fool about your dream foursome. It's your best friends because you have the best time. Yeah. And I was like, it's actually so true. Like, just your 3 closest buds and a 6-pack of beer and, for each of us, I mean, of course. And, but I guess I'll tell you this. I was at TPC Sawgrass, and I have never seen a more beautiful manicured course in my life. Yeah. I think that's now my new dream course. I want to play Pebble really bad because I love those sort of ocean views.
Right.
But I'll say TPC. And then Dream Foursome, I'm of course Tiger. I'm a full Tiger guy. I was in a Tiger Woods commercial like 20 years ago.
That's awesome.
Really?
I know. Yeah, the I'm Tiger Woods one. There's like a little snippet of me walking with a golf bag in it. Because the way they did that commercial, we all teed off Wilson, and they picked whoever had the best shot. And so I'm not like highlighted in that. I think it was pretty soon after Sandlot on my big green, so it was like I don't know. It wasn't. I hadn't done a bunch of stuff yet, or I was just after Sandlot or something, so I didn't make the final cut, so to speak. But there is a little snippet of me somewhere in there. Just Google that Nike I Am Tiger Woods commercial.
Yeah,
we'll be YouTubing that later. Watch closely. You'll find me. But so yeah, it'd be Tiger Woods, and I don't know. I mean, probably the Bear, right? Just to have those two. I mean, I'm Gen Xer, so Jack Nicklaus would for sure be one. And then I think probably like Arnold Palmer. There's this great plaque at Rancho in LA. It's a public course for Arnold Palmer, and it's like how Arnold Palmer shot a 16 on the 18th hole, and it shows you exactly how he did it. And there's just something amazing about it. And I'm sure he sanctioned it because, but you're like, okay, I beat Arnold Palmer on this hole.
That's amazing.
Man, so you went with the all times. You went for the Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, currently, I just did this thing with Travelers Insurance, and I Scratch Golf, which is partnered with the PGA, and it was basically like a play a hole with me. So I drove with Scotty Scheffler and Max Homa, and then we did my fairway wood with Victor Hovland, and then putted with Keegan Bradley, and did a sand shot with Tommy Fleetwood, and then putted with Keegan Bradley. So that was pretty epic.
Oh, that is epic.
Yeah, and then I walked one of the TPC holes with Ricky Fowler. So I guess like right now, dream foursome probably be Scotty, Max Homa, Ricky, and like myself or one of those guys. Tommy Fleetwood, Keegan. That was just pretty amazing.
So you're going to hit a shot in front of a pro. Does it have any effect on your nerves? Because I'll screw up if the card girl's anywhere like.
I know. I hit the two biggest drives of my life. I kid you not, in front of Scotty Scheffler.
Wow.
I think it was because it didn't matter. It's so much didn't matter. There was nothing that was going to impress him that it just, and then he won the Players and the Masters.
Yeah, that was the right guy to do that in front of.
No kidding.
Did you call your shot Hambino style?
Yeah, right down the.
No, I did not. That I did not have the guts to do.
Any plans to give up golf for surfing?
Absolutely not. Didn't you? I mean, I'm assuming you saw that shit show.
It's so funny.
No, that was awful.
Me, buddy. That was
better than my last attempt at surfing. I sent the guy teaching me to the hospital who was trying to show me how to surf. Yeah.
I'm sure. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just not in shape enough, but the process of getting over the waves is so brutal to me that I just could never even do it.
No, I don't have the core.
No,
it's not happening.
I'm afraid of the bottom. That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, no shit. Getting smashed into it. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it made for a great video, and that's a good call. Yeah, I'd stick with golf.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Well, we just recently had the 30th anniversary of one of the greatest films to come out of the 90s. Let's talk about Son-in-Law.
Let's talk about it.
You thought I was going to go Sandlot. See what I did there?
Oh, my God. Look at that. The Son-in-Law, we're on the 30th this year of Son-in-Law, right?
Yeah. Son-in-Law is just as quotable of a movie. I said it. Quintessential 90s, and if we were to get into any of the behind-the-scenes stuff, let's put on some rustic wear. Right as you're entering your pubescent years, you're working with Carla and Tiffany. How'd you survive these gruesome conditions?
Oh, yeah, it was terrible. I remember the milking the cow scene was with Polly was also in the same spot, obviously, as the Tiffany scene where she wakes up with the boyfriend. Mm-hmm. You remember that part? And she's scantily dressed.
In the barn?
So I get called, in the barn. So I get called to set, and they're wrapping up that scene. But I got there like too early, so it's just Tiffany and Mathieson, looking just wonderful and laying down in the hay. And it was like I had walked in on a scene I shouldn't be there for, and I kind of stopped and went, "Oh my God, sorry." And Tiffany looked at me. And she winked and she patted the hay and said, "Come here, Pat." And I ran away like just a scared little child.
Yeah. You guys didn't know.
Yeah. So that's that was my Tiffany and Mathieson story. I didn't have the guts.
That's awesome, though.
Patrick, that's a tough one.
That's a fun set.
I know.
That's so
Listen,
fun.
I was young. I had the Seduce Me Please shirt on, and I remember seeing it years later going, I didn't know what that meant when I was wearing it. I actually didn't know what that meant.
Oh, that's so funny.
How was it working with Pauly? That was right at the peak of his career.
Yeah, it was amazing. He's doing a documentary, and I just went to his house. He has this amazing house above the Comedy Store in Hollywood, deep Hollywood, and so he's doing a documentary. And it's actually really good. Like, he's a very talented guy.
For sure.
He
And,
is. He wants to make that Richard
really
Simmons
is.
biopic so badly.
I know,
and there's
but
no
Richard
denying
Simmons
he'd be a
being
good fit.
I know, and Richard Simmons is saying no. I'm like, come on, he'll give it his all.
Yeah.
It's so,
I saw
he's perfect
something.
for it.
He's perfect. Paulie posted something where he said Richard wants Tom Cruise. And I went, okay, well, that's not going to happen.
That is not
But-
going to happen.
What?
No, I mean, I think Paulie would be great too, and it could just be one of those things that he dives into. But you know,
No, that's good for him, and I like that he's hungry for a good role outside of the Wheeze.
yeah, totally. But yeah, it was amazing working with him. He was kind of like a big brother to me on set. You know.
What was the hardest thing to keep a straight face with while filming?
God, I think it was the scene where he comes in and talks about the Playboys or whatever that scene is, because he gets so close to my face, and I'm sure I just remember like busting up laughing, like with him trying to intimidate me and that sort of stuff.
Is that the scene with the
That was
sandwich?
fun. That's the scene with the sandwich. Yes,
Yes.
exactly. But you know, now that I think about it, there's a group scene in like the town hall during that dance or whatever, and there's a shot of me laughing, and that's I'm actually laughing there. That's not acting. I think the director just found a spot of me cracking up, and for some reason that scene we were having such a good time filming, I was just cracking up the whole time.
Was everything like pretty scripted, or was there some other improvised moments like that?
I would say both. I mean, you know, you script a movie like that as much as you can, and then you just see what comes on the day. But so there definitely was a lot scripted, but I think through just the process of filming and having Pauly Shore and also so many other talented people, things just, you know, came out and were found.
What's something people would be surprised to learn about Son-in-Law?
Gosh, this is the best one. I never am asked about Son-in-Law like this. This is incredible. So I don't have my answers. That's right. I don't have my answers down. I have to think about that. Something about Son-in-Law. I mean, I feel like I said it, the Seduce Me Please, that
Yeah,
Pat Renna
Yes.
did not know what that meant when he wore that shirt.
too young to even understand some of the jokes you were a part of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
they were epic.
I think, yeah, they were great. I think, yeah, we had fun filming that.
He has some great lines in there too. Blair, at least once a week, asked me if I have my camera handy.
And do you cover your ears with a bra?
Obviously.
Oh, yes. And our,
Obviously, yeah.
our kids are the same age as yours, so yes, I can't hear
Oh,
you.
yeah, I can't hear you.
Daily.
Exactly.
Well, it wasn't the only banger to come out that year. It also happens to be the 30th anniversary of The Sandlot. 30 years of answering the same questions about The Sandlot. What's your least favorite question
Yes.
you get asked?
What's my least favorite question? Well, here's my least favorite question. You ready? When someone recognizes me and says, "Hey, man, don't take this the wrong way, but you look like the guy from The Sandlot."
No.
See, and then I go, and then I'll say, "I get that a lot," and they go, "Yeah, sorry about that," and I go, "Okay." And then we awkwardly say goodbye. I kind of enjoy it now to watch them slowly die inside when they realize it is me, but and then recount what they just said.
They deserve to have that moment.
Yeah.
That's right. It doesn't happen a lot, but it's definitely a gem when it does.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't think, honestly, I don't think there's any questions that I hate being asked. People do ask me, like, does it get old? Does it get this? And it mostly doesn't, because 99% of the time it's some family saying that I've been in their living room for the past 30 years and the movie means so much to them. And, it's pretty special. So I'm constantly just in awe of how much this movie means to people. And I suppose I understand it through The Goonies, because that movie means the same to me. I think that Sandlot means to a lot of people. So
Goonies is great.
It's really cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's my Sandlot. And when my son, my 7-year-old, watched the whole thing and didn't get scared by Sloth or anyone, I was just tickled.
It's such a good
it
feeling to
was
see,
awesome.
watch the next generation, watch your favorite movies, and especially when they get into it.
And love it. Yeah. So I understand that experience, and it's very cool to have been in a movie like that for people, you know?
Right.
It was this very special one.
You know, there's rumors of a text group with you and all these Sandlot guys. Legend has it that it's just the nastiest stuff imaginable. Can you confirm or deny?
Yeah, I can't confirm or deny anything.
I love it. You don't have to go into too much detail here, but
I'll just say I hope it never sees the light of day. And little do you know, Tom Gyrie is the dirtiest of us all. Okay,
No.
Smalls is still killing me 30 years later. Yeah, but he's also an evil genius. He's just one of those guys that like never forgets anything, knows every meme. So he'll send little stories on there just like in the middle of the night that he writes, and they're not PG, but they're just these little hilarious, stupid, crazy stories, and there's definitely high entertainment.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that wouldn't be good for any of us.
No, not good for the brand.
Not good for the brand.
I wasn't aware that the writer and director of The Sandlot also wrote Radio Flyer.
Yeah, he wrote it. Yep.
Wow, great movie, strange ending.
Yes.
Has anyone seen my 8-year-old son flying his wagon?
Yeah. Well, also, was it a metaphor for something else? Who knows?
I've heard that. I've heard that
Yeah.
like super dark metaphor, and
It was a dark movie.
if that's the case,
It was a dark movie.
If that's the story that was trying to be told, then who is that movie for? Explain to me who the
For
target
people that
audience
have
is.
You're
been
right.
through it like that.
No, it was treated as like a kid movie. The audience was
Sandlot
for kids.
was
Yeah.
definitely a more positive childhood outlook. And
Well, when you compare those two, them being set in the 60s, the stepfather aspect, there is a lot of similarities
oh, there
between them.
is, yeah.
Yeah. I think. I mean, he wrote some really great movies. He also directed Radio Flyer in the beginning. He was the first director, but they took him off and put someone else on. So he probably didn't love the way that it finished, but then was given another shot at Sandlot, and I mean, look what he did.
Knocked it out of the park.
That's David Mickey Evans
Yeah.
we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he was the narrator for The Sandlot, right?
Wrote, directed, narrator. I mean,
Classic.
obviously, look, like the script of Radio Flyer was great, and they probably should have kept him on, but the guy just is brilliant, and he is the main. I always give him the most credit because he was like a true big brother to us on the set, and he had his hands in everything and worked around the clock. And they say don't work with kids and animals, and he worked with both. So and he made it through, and and just to have narrated it, wrote it, directed it, all of it was
That
pretty
narration
impressive.
was really good
It
too. That
was.
was high quality narration.
Oh, I know.
In the summer of 1962.
Yeah,
That was good stuff.
it really pushes it along well.
Yeah. So you've been quoted to say that your favorite baseball movie outside of The Sandlot is Field of Dreams. Let's get into why you're wrong here. I don't like that answer at all, Patrick. It's not even
Okay.
Kevin Costner's best baseball movie.
I'm going to be honest with you right now, and I probably lied about this on other shows. I haven't seen Bull Durham.
Bull Durham or The Natural, if you're of a certain
I haven't
age,
seen
that's
The
gonna
Natural.
That's not
Yeah.
our Mount Rushmore. If we were to
But
do
what
it,
are you saying is Kevin Costner's best?
I mean, I would think
Bull
for the love of the game or Bull Durham before Field of
For
Dreams,
the
it just didn't do it for me.
Really?
I only compared to Field of Dreams, not even like a top 10. It just Field of Dreams didn't do it for me. I think I saw
Wow.
that too late. I didn't see it like in its prime.
It's
so many
not
people
Kevin
would say
Costner's.
Field of Dreams. Like so many people would agree with Patrick.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree it's not James Earl Jones' best baseball movie. How about that?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, so if we're trying to make a Mount Rushmore here, I would think A League of Their Own in the first major league.
Oh yeah,
There-
that might be my favorite. Oh my god,
Which,
that A League of Their Own was
A League of-
so great.
see,
I watched that movie too, and in LA, and I was walking out of the theater. Whatever year? What year did that come out? 94 or something?
92, I want to say. It was early 90s. I'd say like 91, 92.
Oh, Well, it was after Sandlot.
No
because
way. Hold on.
It was. Hold on. We can cut out the dead air.
We have tools for this. 1992. What's up?
Yeah, there you go.
League of Their Own. But what month?
What month?
Yeah.
Sandlot was 93.
Oh, shit. Then how
This is my secret superpower, is knowing when movies came out in the 90s.
Maybe, you must be right. Maybe I wasn't watching A League of Their Own then when this happened to me. I always remember it as that, which makes it a better story, but now you poked a hole in my story. I must have been watching a random movie, and I walked out, and Rosie O'Donnell drove by and stuck her head out the window and went, "Hey, Sandlot, I fucking love you." And I almost passed out because of A League of Their Own. I was a huge fan of hers.
Yeah.
I don't know what movie I was watching though. I could have swore she was in the movie, but who knows? It's all the Mandela effect, right?
It's all the Mandela effect. We have had an ongoing debate for 5 years on this show about the ending of A League of Their Own.
It is
on
serious.
whether or not Dottie dropped that ball on purpose. Do you care to weigh in here?
Yeah, she 100% did it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's her little sister. Yes.
Thank you.
No way.
100%.
This is bullshit.
She's like the GOAT of softball players in that movie. There's no way.
Yep.
And she's twice the size of
She
her.
loves her
No.
sister. She obviously
Yes.
dropped it on purpose.
And it was her
She could
last
hold
season.
on to it.
100%.
She was passing the
You're
torch.
validating Blair and Tyler in the best way. We had Megan Kavanaugh come on, who played
We
Marla
have a
Hooch.
catcher that we're talking to, a fictional catcher. Okay.
It is
It's
good to get a
professional
fictional
opinions.
character's take on this.
Yes.
Who also was on the Mount Rushmore of 90s baseball
Exactly.
movies.
This
That's right.
is big.
However, it's disrespectful to the game. She wouldn't do that to her team.
I know.
She wouldn't do that.
Megan Kavanaugh agreed with Blake, who played Marla Hooch.
She
and
did.
It got, she didn't. I agree with
Wow.
you, Patrick. Tyler's
No way.
the same.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You're
Pat.
saying that she didn't earn it. She wasn't a good player. Her sister gave it
I
to
didn't
her.
say she didn't.
No way.
She's a great player, Blake. Don't you put words in my mouth.
Through that lens, you have ruined the movie. Heroes get remembered, but legends drop the ball. I don't think so, Blair.
It's a beautiful story about sisterhood.
Yeah.
That's more important than baseball at the end of the day, right?
She retired right after that play.
I'm sick of fighting with you guys about this. Poor Patrick. He's having to hear this.
Well, first it was Field of Dreams, and now this. I feel like we're on a different page here,
No, Patrick, we are on the right page. Trust me.
You and I are.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's all that
For
matters,
sure.
Patrick.
we can all agree that it belongs on the Mount Rushmore with Sandlot and potentially the first major league. But the last remaining spot is up for debate. And I'm thinking, there's Moneyball, The Scout, which I'm a little partial to.
Don't ask me because y'all aren't going to agree.
Yeah, Moneyball too.
Moneyball's quality. It's really good.
It's quality.
Yeah, Blair, you can stay out of it. Blair's would be so easy. Sandlot, Rookie of the Year, Angels in the Outfield, and the last one would be a tie between Little Big League and that one with the monkey.
Oh, jeez.
Don't judge me. Okay? They're bangers.
Bangers.
There's also Bad News Bears. You
Yeah,
know?
that's
Yeah,
just,
classic.
That was
Classic.
my vote.
That's your vote?
Yeah.
All right.
Buttermaker? Come on.
Yeah.
Best coach ever.
I don't know. This is tough. It's all subjective. And I'm sure this isn't your
Yeah.
first climb up Mount Rushmore for baseball movies. But what about golf? Let's do that with golf movies.
Ooh.
Because I think
Golf movie. Tin Cup wins, right?
Number one,
Yeah.
hands
Wow.
down.
Yeah.
you're really vibing with Blair and Tyler
Yeah.
right now.
That's my favorite.
Man, Tyler, that's his favorite movie of all time. So Tin
Right.
Cup and Caddyshack, I think those are slam dunks in there.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy
Gilmore.
Gilmore might
Happy
be.
Gilmore.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Lafferty Daniel for sure.
The one with Shia LaBeouf is really good.
Greatest game ever played. That's my final vote.
Yep.
All right, maybe
Really
it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
What about Bagger Vance? Isn't that right?
No,
Bagger
no.
Vance.
I don't remember Bagger Vance.
No one remembers Bagger Vance.
It needed to be brought up.
God, it was so cringy.
It's kind of a weird movie.
It was weird, all right. Yeah, was he even real? He just came out of the night, showed up. He was like a
Oh,
ghost.
that's right.
He wasn't
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that movie is strange.
Man, that's not what I remember.
It was like the Sixth Sense of golf movies.
Yeah, for real.
Remember The Sixth Man?
Oh, yeah.
How do you not remember the Sixth Man?
Kind of the same thing. All right. Well, you have a clothing line out now. High fashion over at
do.
HambinoAthletics.com. Tell us more.
Yeah, obviously I see the shirts with me on them as I travel the US a lot. And so I thought, hey, why not make my own? And I got together with the creative director of the Mighty Company and founder, and it's a female jacket line. And she's just, the most fashionable person I know well. So I brought her on and we just kind of designed some fun stuff. And yeah, I wanted to make it more than just a merch line. Like, we kind of built a cool website and have a bunch of different SKUs and things, and there's some collectibles on there. So yeah, having fun with it. I love it. It's kind of my own thing. And then we have the Hambino Foundation, so there's a charitable aspect to it that I'm still kind of building up and doing, but that's a foundation that's goes towards funding underserved communities with sports and sports
cool.
equipment, sports fields, things like that. I think Oral Hershiser does a similar thing where he'll go and build stadiums or build baseball parks for people, but kind of a similar thing to that.
I haven't heard that name in a while. Oral
really
Hershiser.
cool.
Over
I
here?
I think it's him. I
Dodgers.
think it's him. Yeah, Dodgers.
Yeah.
Not Orioles?
No, this is Dodgers pitcher, bro. Come on, man.
Gonna
Yeah.
look this up.
No, you don't have to look it up.
No, he definitely is. I think he just got inducted into the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
somewhat recently.
Yeah.
You just shot a movie last year
Yeah.
too. You Gotta Believe is in post production with Greg Kinnear and Luke Wilson. Great cast.
Yep.
What's this about?
Yeah. It's really cool. It's based on a true story of a Little League World Series, and this, it wasn't a team of misfits. It wasn't like the Bad News Bears. They were still pretty talented, but they had no business getting to the finals the way they did. And they just make a really good run at the Little League World Series. And I had a little cameo in it, and I think it's premiering this summer because I'm going to go out to Fort Worth, Texas, and be at the premiere, or maybe it's Fort Worth, somewhere in Texas. But it was a Texas Little League team that just made this like crazy run at the World Series.
Oh, that's cool. And I know you're in
Yeah.
it. Did you do some work behind the camera as well?
No, I just had a role in it. I played like the school superintendent. Craig Kinnear plays the coach, and I played the head school guy that convinces him to coach the team, even though he doesn't want to. So it's a cool like instrumental role in the whole story.
What other movie was Greg Kinnear coach? Invincible.
Yeah.
The Mark Wahlberg,
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles.
It's a good coach.
He is
Yeah.
a good coach.
Oh yeah.
He wears those bike shorts well.
Yeah. Well, you've been married 17 years. Your kids are actually the exact same ages as Blair and Tyler's kids. What's playing on repeat at your house right now?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh gosh, what's playing on repeat? Well, my 7-year-old's really into the new Ninja Turtles cartoon, the newer
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
which is great because that's very nostalgic for me too. I tried to show him the older one, and he was like, "No." So he loves that. They get into like, I took him to see Mario Brothers in the theater, and thank God I think I'm past the Coco Melon stage. Like they seem to be done with that,
It's a
both
rough
of
stage.
them.
We're still in that
Oh,
one.
the rough stage.
Still
Yeah,
stuck in
that's tough. They liked Bluey for a little bit, which it's too bad they don't like it more because it truly is made for adults, and it's
So
just
good.
Yeah.
Well
oh,
done.
it's so good. Yeah, I think they had a Bluey run there for probably 6 months to a year. But Mr. Beast, my 7-year-old is like can't stop watching
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
My- our 7-year-old is the
yeah,
same.
7-year-old. She's
I don't.
big into the beast.
Loves
She
it.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
We got to feed her beast
Loves
burgers like 3 times a day.
I don't hate that though.
Oh my god.
There's
I don't
worse
hate it
things they
either.
could be following.
Yeah.
I actually did not know who Mr. Beast was or anything about him. I of course had heard his name, and I do a lot of social media stuff, and I knew he was massively successful, but I'd never seen anything. So then when he starts watching it, I was worried because like, who is this guy? Mr. Beast? Like,
Yeah.
is this bad?
What is that?
But it's pretty mild and it's pretty fun little stuff. Once in a while they drop a your mom joke or something, but other than that, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Guilty as charged. Your mom joke.
I know. Yeah, come on. We've all said it.
We've all been there.
They're going to hear it around the house. So.
Well, let's get extremely personal and move on to our Fast Five, where we give you 5 hard-hitting questions. You just try to answer as quickly as you can. Cool?
Oh, yeah. Geez, I'm scared. Okay,
No, don't be scared. What's your favorite piece of sports memorabilia?
Oh, do I even? I think it's the ball from the Sandlot that all the cast and crew signed the day we wrapped.
Oh,
Wow.
that's cool.
That is a cool piece of
Yeah.
sports memorabilia. That's more valuable than the ball from the movie
I
with
was
all the
gonna say
Yankees.
the Yankees ball.
That's right. Yes.
52 Yankees.
Okay. Which 3 actors or which 3 movies best represent your movie cabinet growing up?
Oh, whoa. My movie cabinet. Jean-Claude Van Damme for sure was in
Nice.
there.
Are we best
yeah,
friends?
probably.
Or what?
Yeah. I would say probably Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
like action, like that Interview with a Vampire, The Firm, those days, I was
Great
pretty
movies.
into all that. Van Damme. And then, God, I'm trying to like see what other. I mean, here's the thing. I think it's Steven Seagal. Like, I was just, I loved
action-packed
those
over there.
movies. Yes. An action movie, I'm in. So I would say those 3 probably.
80s action.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
That was my babysitter, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was your babysitter? All right. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Oh my gosh. Who was my first celebrity crush? God. How do I not know this?
When you get married, you delete that from the spank bank.
Yeah.
Patrick
Is
was
that
with
what it is?
most-
Those files have been deleted.
Yep, that's
Patrick
right.
Okay,
was hanging
well-
out with most people's dream crushes at the time.
That's true,
So it's
yeah.
like probably a different perspective.
I'm going to say, and I don't know how to say her name exactly correct. I'm going to say 2, actually. Hold on. I'm getting their name. It goes along with what we're talking about. So the first one is from Nowhere to Run, Rosanna Arquette,
Nice.
because that might have been the
Oh,
first
I
time
love
I saw a
that.
boob.
Nice.
Good answer.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the second one is Erica Elenick.
Mhm.
Now,
Who's that?
but just realize that
Baywatch.
she's from, but she was from Under Siege, though, which
Yeah.
I loved. And she popped out of the cake, and for a 12-year-old or whatever I was, that was a special moment.
Yes, it was.
You popped out of your cake.
Yeah. Erica.
I popped out of my cake. Yeah. So I'm going to say those are my 2 first crushes.
Good
Like,
answers.
Erica Leniak was super hot.
yeah, oh my God, yeah.
You're being sold as an action figure. Which 2 accessories do you come with?
Are you saying is this Sandlot or son-in-law?
No, it's just you in general. You're
Yeah.
being sold as an action figure, like your real life.
Because I like a Zach son-in-law with a bra and a Seduce Me Please shirt. That's
Man.
pretty
Oh,
awesome.
That would be great.
That would crush it. I need that.
Me
shit.
as an action figure, just my life. I think one is a baseball bat
Mhm.
and the other's a diaper. I like that. Diaper and a baseball bat.
Love that.
Great.
Yeah.
Dude.
It just is my life.
All right, last one here. If a sound effect played every time you got an erection, what would it be? Like if you could choose your own sound effect.
Such a random question.
I love that
It's
question.
awful.
It's a great question.
Let's talk about it.
For me,
I don't-
it's a lightsaber
well,
in
yeah.
the morning and THX
Oh,
intro the
that's
rest of the day.
awesome.
Oh, THX intro. I'm like imagining it right now.
Wait, I like the lightsaber though. God, I can't beat that. I can't beat that.
Those are good ones.
I think I would go
Those are
with,
the lightsaber's the best thing I've ever heard. Like
That's
that's
great.
incredible.
I'd go with the Wilhelm scream.
The Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
I think I would want. I think that was easy button. That was easy. That's
Ooh,
mine.
that was easy.
That was easy. Yeah,
You see?
just every time.
Blair, what's yours?
Well, I don't get erections in the morning,
Oh.
but if it were my version of it, I feel like it would be like the first few riffs of that song in Revenge of the Nerds.
The talent show.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's random and awesome.
I love it.
Gonna add that in
Yeah,
post.
that is.
Okay, that's good. All right, see, that was benign. You were all worried about that.
Yeah, not bad. Not
Not
bad.
bad.
Nothing to
Not
be worried
bad. No,
about.
that's not what you should worry about. You should worry about the game, which is what we're getting into now. I know we got to get you out of here soon. We like to play a game on every episode and typically have something unique for each guest, but our Crunchtastic R&D department thought it would be fun to see how you fare out against another power hitter and play the same game as Megan Kavanaugh. As you know, there's been a number of baseball players throughout time with really strange names, and I'd like to list some to see if you could distinguish the baseball players from the adult film stars.
Okay, so I have to say baseball player or adult film star.
That's
Yes.
it. Yeah, ball player.
Okay.
Ball player or porn star.
Or ball
I
player.
love
Yeah,
it.
ball player
Love
or
it.
ball player.
Yeah.
All right, first up, Urban Shocker.
It's so fucked up. Either way, it's so fucked up. I'm gonna go baseball player.
Baseball player is correct. Urban Shocker was
Yeah.
a pitcher who played for the Yankees and the St. Louis Browns. So that was a while
Yeah.
ago. Good job. Okay, he's off to a good
It
start.
just felt right. It felt right.
No, trust your gut. You're doing well.
How about Lance Thruster?
No, that's a porn star.
for
There's
two.
nothing.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
yeah. You don't thrust in baseball. Like the Urban Shocker made sense.
2 for 2. I don't like where this is going. Oil Can Boyd.
Yeah, that's for sure a baseball player. Got it.
Man, it sure is. Starting
Oil
pitcher
Can.
Dennis
Yeah.
Ray Oil Can Boyd spent 10 seasons in the
Yeah.
league playing for 3 different teams. He's on fire.
See, spending 10 seasons oiling what else?
Yeah.
Like,
How about Johnny Dickshot?
That's definitely a porn star. There's no way you could be called that in baseball.
Oh, we got him.
oh,
Left,
You got me.
left fielder
Wow.
who played for the Pirates, White Sox, and Giants. Not those Giants.
Nothing.
how many people
Johnny
bought
Dickshot.
that
Johnny
uniform?
Dickshot. How about Rod Longstaff?
I'm gonna go baseball player.
That's
I
a
feel
porn
like that's
star.
another ball player.
Yes.
I got him again.
Damn it.
Okay. All right. This
Ah,
one's
man.
for all the marbles here.
I felt like Longstaff was the size of his bat. You know.
How about Chief Bender?
Now, is it Chief Bender or Chief Binder?
Oh, it's Chief Bender. Bender.
Ooh, Chief.
Yeah, the Chief Bender. That's tough. It feels like it's tough. I'm going to say baseball player because I
He
could
got
see it.
it.
Yeah, okay.
That's a Hall of Fame pitcher.
If I could
Played
see
with
it.
the Philadelphia Athletics. Well done. You only missed 2 Hall of Fame numbers
Yeah.
with those statistics.
That's right.
That's gonna hold up. I think that beats the Hooch. I think she missed 3.
Wow.
Wow. That's really impressive.
That was.
New
Thank you
king
for-
of the mountain.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that. Patrick's
course.
castmates will be screening The Sandlot in Phoenix at Orpheum Theater on May 31st to celebrate the 30th anniversary. There's a Q&A afterwards, and they're going to fight the Mighty Ducks, I heard. You can stay well informed
that's awesome.
on everything Patrick is up to at patrickrenna.com. Don't forget to check out the great Hambino brand at hambinoathletics.com. And if you're not following him on all of his socials at Patrick Renna, you are seriously missing out. Patrick, this was a blast. We really do appreciate your time and hope we get to hang out again soon. Let's play around next time you're in the desert.
For sure. I love it. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Patrick.
Thanks, Patrick. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too. Bye, guys.
Talk soon.
Bye.
Hambino.
He did so good in the
It was
game.
awesome.
I'm livid with you too. I'm straight pissed. You've now gotten one in your corner.
Oh, because he agrees with us.
It helped me greatly in the debate. Like things really changed when we
Because we
had a
all
cast member
know.
from A League of Their Own come
She
on
dropped it on
and put you in
purpose.
your place. But to have another power hitter, another fictional catcher,
Quickly,
come
just-
on.
Oh, it's obvious.
The new king of the mountain, Trivia Meister.
So he was so quick to name Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was so quick to name Tin Cup.
Uh-huh.
He agreed with you
Uh-huh.
You
on
both had the
your
same
League of
first-
Their Own debate.
First crushes. Tyler's got a lot.
You got a lot in common with
Porter.
P. Renz.
He's a catcher. I'm a pitcher. We could have been buds. Baseball.
Baseball. Blair, get your mind out of the gutter.
Player.
Come on.
Look what you've done to me.
At least bite his nuts.
Gotta stroke his schlong, sweetie.
Pete Lecoq.
I like how he said I've never been asked so much about son-in-law. Like, I don't know. I gotta like think about it.
I have my notes in
He's
front
like,
of me.
yeah,
for
I
the
have
shit
all
that I
of
always
these
say.
answers rehearsed. I've been doing this for 30 years.
Yeah.
I have it all rehearsed, but he doesn't get that much on son-in-law. If you're not following us on TikTok, it's Something Crunchy. What's the matter with you? Get involved and find us on Facebook as well, dropping memes and cream and jeans. Don't forget to check out somethincrunchy.com where you'll find every episode, our links to social media, and the Almighty Crunch Store where you'll find all kinds of crunchy gear showing that you are a proud citizen of Crunch Nation.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. All episodes can be found at somethincrunchy.com and on all podcast platforms. Thank you for listening.
Oh, that's awesome. No, I'm not doing that.
No,
with that.
good deal. Way to big league him.
Yeah.
I get it. Beyonce doesn't too with
Oh,
Destiny's
man.
Child. I get it.
Yeah, it's the Justin Timberlake in me.
I
Okay.
get it. Get it. Got to big league him a little bit.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I can't hear you.